Hello everyone, and welcome back to a very exciting episode of Skyscape TCG. And in today's video, we will be going over my brand new website that I made for you guys called theworldofskyscape.com. So as you can see here, we have a few cool things on here. We have a card database, some awesome shots of the brand new starter decks, and new supplies. We also have a section to learn how to play the game, as well as a card database section, which is pretty cool. Of course, we also have our social media parts, our Patreon section here, and on the very bottom, an About Me section for the website. And let's just look up here and go to the shop. So the shop section here will show you everything that you need to see for the products that we have for starter decks and for playmats as well. Moving on, we have the card database. So this is where you'll be able to find every single card in the game. So let's click on the four kings here, and we'll see Tyrion, Coulson, Hrothgar, and Rack. Those are the four decks that you get in the collection. Let's see the promo cards here. So this will show you all the cards with, of course, the picture of the card, as well as a little description of each of the cards. But moving on, let's go to the rule section. So as you can see here, there's a how to play video as well as a rule book. So clicking on the rule book, we will see every page of the rule book. This is just a nice helpful way to teach new players how to play the game. And over here we have the story, we have the magic section, the character section, as well as the history section and the myth section. So you'll have everything that you can possibly dream of in the story section. And here we have the ban list. So we have 6 limited cards in the game. This, of course, being all of the sorcery cards. All of these cards have a once per game ability, so it's very nice to have them be once per game. And then as we can see here for the ban cards, there are no ban cards in the game, which is pretty nice. But moving on from here, we do have a keyword section, so this will show you every keyword for the game of Skyscape, such as Lifebound, Recover, and Deflect. This is just a little helpful guide to know what all of these keywords do in the game, as well as just pretty much what your cards do, which is always helpful to see. But moving on, we have this question mark section here with a sign that says do not touch. So the question is, do we want to touch this sign? I think we do. So, of course, we can see Tricksleeve here, and he says, oh hi, Tricksleeve here, welcome to my game. We can choose what are you or where am I, but this time we're going to choose what are you. So we'll click on that. Tricksleeve will say, I'm Tricksleeve. Nobody really knows what I am. Not even me. Am I canon to the overlapping story? Or am I just made for fun to see what happens? Who knows? Maybe I'm a bit of both. That question doesn't answer my question. Or that answer doesn't answer my question. It never does. Ha ha ha. I'm here to clue you in. On what? The site you're on. There's tons of mysteries. If you see one of these blue symbols on your journey, click it. So if you see one of those little Skyscape logos, click it and you'll find out some new lore. There's tons of these hidden everywhere. So this will help fill you in on the story of Skyscape as well. So that is pretty cool. But then moving on, we have these purple symbols here. So there's also these purple symbols. Avoid them at all costs. So just like the sign that says do not touch these purple symbols. And Tricksleeve even says, I'm serious, don't click on those ones. So you want to make sure that you avoid those purple ones at all costs. But if you follow the path, you will find everything. All the hidden lore and everything. Is there anything else? Only in secrets, that's all that I can say. Now go. And now we have the option to go back or to wait. I'm very tempted to wait to show you guys what happens next, but for this time I will just go back and leave that as a teaser for all of you guys. But yeah, that is pretty much the entirety of the website here. Again, we have all these sections for the card database, for the products, and for the different social medias, as well as the Patreon. And again, on the homepage at the very bottom, there is the About Me section behind those 3 blue symbols. But with that all being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and check out the website. But that's it. See ya.